place now, and the death of a homeless man in Adelaide at the weekend has focused sharp attention on the growing number of elderly Australians without a permanent roof over their heads. And often they're the ones who are least able to cope.
I was shunted off to this place in Queensland. I couldn't stand it there, and I finally said, this ain't for me.
72-year-old Barry King, former draftsman and avid reader, is one of the growing number of older Australians who knows what it's like to live rough. 2 months ago, he left Queensland for Sydney. Some of the time he was on foot and he took little more than the clothes on his back.
I slept in bamboo groves. I slept beside the road. I slept whenever I felt too tired to walk any further.
A homeless person is considered elderly at the age of just 55 because of how quickly it speeds up the ageing process. People 55 and over make up almost a fifth of our total homeless population.
It's loss of a job, it's marriage breakdowns, it's gambling, and of course, sometimes alcohol.
Aged care nurse Jill Bicknell has spent the last 13 years with Mission Australia looking after older people in need. And when she asked the federal government for $16 million for a luxury home for the homeless, she got it.
We've had a number of people who've looked through the place and they all comment, they say, wow, what a wonderful building, isn't it just, it's like a 5-star hotel. And they said, oh, and this is for the homeless? And I always say, well, why not?
Happy birthday to you.
Annie Green Court in the Sydney suburb of Redfern is now home to 65 residents, and everyone is made to feel special. This is the first time in years some of them have reason to actually celebrate a birthday, all part of making this place feel like a real home. Most people here have more than one medical condition. 86% have a mental illness. And because living rough means rarely seeing a doctor, arranging top medical care is a priority.
When they go to hospital, we ring every day because we want them to know that this person is not on their own, that there is someone caring for them. That's how they're treated like a family member.
But not everyone at Annie Green has lived on the streets. Some are here because they're socially disadvantaged or frail.
Oh, the accommodation as well. It's quite comfortable. My own room, my own shower, my own toilet. Oh, I'm quite happy.
These days, talking to his family helps Barry when the memories of sleeping rough start to intrude. Surviving on the streets for even a short time has left a lasting mental mark. But he feels safe now.
Keep reminding myself that I'm still alive, still mobile.
And what keeps Jill and the staff going is the knowledge that with just a little kindness, they can make a world of difference.
It's not just a job. I feel for these people. I want to do, something for them. And I'm going to tear up in a minute if you don't mind.
The project continues to look at those social issues of the problems Australia's facing with the ageing population, and we should be proud of the fact we do, because it's something that the governments of all stripes don't seem to be able to get a handle on. They just don't know what to do about it.
Yeah. And the federal government has committed to building a facility like Annie Green Court every year, so hopefully whoever's in power next will honour that promise.
We're going to take a break. Back in a moment.
Coming up,